Hello friends, today we are doing, hopefully, we'll be doing a full strip down on this Dyson dc01. So yeah, this one's going to have a full refurb. I'm going to wash up all the insides. Let's just start by taking the tools off. Let's take the bin off too. This is the worst part about dc01s, really. One of the worst. This cyclone. Just take this off ever so slightly without breaking those tabs, because like dc01 said, these break for fun, really, and that is true. It's hard not to break these. Oh, I'm actually very scared about doing this. Actually, it's one of the hardest things about dc01. It's taking these off. I'll move this against the wall. It's probably gonna break. Is it gonna break? Oh no, it's not. Doesn't seem to be coming off really. And there we go. Luckily we didn't break those two little tabs, because they break so damn easily. So next up will be the hose. First of all, we'll take this off too, because yeah, we're not breaking it. It's not going to be a breaker. We're not breaking it down for spares or anything like that. I'm just stripping it down, doing a full strip down, and I'll give every single part a wash out. Oh, I've got dust all over myself now. Shouldn't have dust. So what you do, you push the hose out. You push that little button, and the hose pops out. Let me just get into my night clothes quickly. So yeah, we've got them on now. Yeah, I've got some screwdrivers, so we'll take this out. Filter as well. And the wheels. Let's take them off too. The wheels are a pain to get off. It's just... There we go, they just pop off like that. Okay, we're just taking this cap off. I decided we're not going to take the wheels off, but they're filthy. Put them over there. Actually, we're going to put the pile there, look. So yeah, I'm going to put the wheels back on actually. Sorry about that, I'll put the wheel back on now, look. Even though it's a bit broken. So let's get on to the difficult parts. And that means, by difficult, I mean this is going to get bad. I mean it's going to get a bit difficult. So, we'll just get some screws out. So yeah, that's all it takes. You just undo 3 screws on the sole plate. This one's missing a sole plate, but it does a far better job at picking things up. It swallows it up really. That's how this dc01 does so well. The only downside is it flicks a few things backwards, but yeah. Now next screw. Some of the rings fell out of this, so they don't retain. They fall out. Look. So I'll put that with the parts. There we go. There's a little creature on my bloody floor. Never mind. So right, where's I put the other screw? I must have put it somewhere. Oh, eventually. Oh, it's back there, look. So yeah, we'll have this whole thing off. And we'll look, it's all off now. And stuff comes falling out. Well, that got caught because of the big mess test. Yeah, the dc01. Yeah, the dc01, that's actually good actually. It's not clogged up at all. So I'll be buying some spares online. Put that there. Take the belt off. The belt can be fished off. Bumper guard. So I've already got all that off. Now there's just one thing that can be taken off. And that's the cleaner head, which just pops off. pops off like this. It's just easy, really. It usually just pops off like really easily. Problem with this one, the plastic's brittle. The plastic's very brittle. That's what's scary about this. So you just have to wait. That's a bit broken, isn't it? Oh, it's not broken. I was a bit worried actually. That won't come off. Wait a minute. So we eventually got that off. It does take some elbow grease. So let's just tip it back. So wait, just bring this. I think you do that actually. I think I've done this to my distill, so it must work on here. Let me get the clean head off. There you go. All you do is you bring it downwards, you lift it up, and it should just come off the other end. About the whole thing. There we go. Look, cleaner head's all off. Yes, this little thing. Look, this thing, the pivoting nozzle. See, this thing just goes on the floor and does that. I'll give you his parts to wash actually. So to save it being a bit annoying, I might have this off. We'll have this off. Right, why not? Let's take it off. Try not to break it actually. Don't know how you actually get this off really. I'll try get it off. Actually, let's not have that off because it's not really wise, is it? So let's just, you know, I've actually taken this bit off. Wait, that's cracked. That's cracked. That's a bit worrying actually. That's cracked. That shouldn't be cracked, should it? That's a bit worrying. Problems with DC01s, they're brittle. Plastic is just rubbish on DC01s. Don't like DC01 plastic at all. Yeah, so let's just get the screws and let's take the motor apart. See what we got. We'll have the screws out. All we do is just undo them all. I'll pause it. There's no need to watch it. Oh, there's a bit dust on my camera. So there we go. The screw should just come out. That should be 6. No, that's only 4 actually. I'll try and see if I can work out. Let me just get them out quick. So here we go. Let's just stand up. There goes number 5 and number 6. So for some reason the gummy bear got stuck up there from the previous owner, I think. So I don't remember sucking up any gummy bears from this DC01. So now, the full state of the motor can be revealed. So yeah, let's just quickly get this off. That's useful. Look, Dysons include little tabs on the later ones. So that here's the motor. Look, ametek motor. It's got some dirt on it. So let's just pull it. Let's pull it all out. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty as heck. So that should just pull away from the motor. So yeah, look, you can see it's filthy in here. Get the motor out, shouldn't we? So I'll get the motor out quickly. So yeah, here we go. We've got a lot of dirt in there. Ugh. Poor thing. Poor flipping motor. And there we go. That comes off. Brushes are completely covered in it. I swear those brushes were supposed to be... Oh, look what came off the commutator. I think those brushes were supposed to be a different colour. Those brushes look okay. I learned the hard way from getting the motor and started using it. What I did, I plugged in the motor while it was out, pushed the switch, the motor went flying on the distill. It just flew apart. That's what it's like, so don't do that. So I'll get the cable connectors off. Nah, we won't bother doing that. We'll just work on it. Oh, look at that. Jesus, it's dirt everywhere on this poor flipping motor. Yes, poor motor, totally. God knows what. There's probably lots of hair in there. Yeah, there is. Common thing you get with motors, isn't there? Get a lot of gunk in the motor. I can't seem to get that out. But I suppose. Never mind. Let's just have a look at the fan. These later ametek motors. I think it'll be okay. Let's see what comes out. Because I think the motor looks okay. It looks intact. Running a bit dirty, but I'll give this all a clean up quickly. Then you shall see me in a minute. Get the wipes. Silly me. Already got the wipes. So right, let's wipe down the carbon brushes. Ooh. These carbon brushes were red, I was right. Look, they were red. A lot of this colouring. It's not very good, is it? So, let's wipe around the motor too. Wipe the coils. It's probably how people just get away with selling motors on eBay. They clean them up, make them looking like this, because when you give it like a little wipe down, so buyer beware, really. So all people do really is just do that. Yes, as you can see, it is an ametek. Sorry, it's a bit stupid. So it says Ametek Italia on top of there. As you can see, it says ametek. Sorry, it won't focus. It said ametek on the you know what, the magnetic field part of the motor. It says 5 volts on that bit. I don't know why. Probably 5S. I don't know. Probably means something different. Because the problem with these motors is that they're a pain to get back in the bloody housing. We're gonna have to miss that out. So slight change of plan. I'm just gonna start cleaning up inside. I've started cleaning up inside. Now I'm just gonna clean a little bit more. I'll be back. So yeah, I've just cleaned this seal, dumped that over there with the rest of the things, cleaned in there as well. But the parts that I'm really focusing on are the motor and all that. I'm just trying to save as much time as possible. So I'll show you when everything's cleaned up. So everyone, sorry, there's stuff on here. There's still some on there. It's not coming off my screen. There we go, it's off now. So the motor's all clean. If you have a look at the carbon brushes, because this vacuum cleaner is 20 years old. The commutator looks okay. The commutator looks very good. And the carbon brushes look very good. So that'll last a few more years. Sorry, my camera's never focusing anymore. Ridiculous. So if you take a look at the motor. Rubbish camera. It's not focusing. Look. There we go, now it is. Good enough. The carbon brushes look very good in that. So the seal's all done. That filter's come out. Looks filthy. So without any dust on there, I'll put the motor seal back on because I've been in the fan. The fan was filthy. Done my best attempt. So I'll just get the motor back together quickly before I put this back on. Make sure that's on and make sure that lines up. So let's put it on. I'll screw it all up as well. So I think you all know how to do that. You can watch Becca 987's one, because my one's just a video of refurbishing it. So thank you for watching. Not because I'm still going, so I'll pause it. It's actually much easier to line up the motor in a standard. Much easier. I've cleaned inside the filter area, both sides. If I can show you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So, always wondered how the filter sits in. Hope the motor won't come flying out. Oh, yes, it will. It will. So I'll put the filter. Where's the filter? Don't know where. Oh, here it is. Never mind, we don't need the actual filter. We just need the filter cage. don't we? Oh, there we go, that won't go in. Look. That's how it sits. We'll get the motor back in quickly, sorry. That's exactly how it sits. Look. That's how it sits. Not really good, is it? Oh no, because it's realised the filter was sealed up. Is that in properly? I don't think the filter was actually in properly. It's got to pull it. Yeah, it's not. Anyway, those bits of plastic right there, look, will seal it up. So let's just take the filter out. No more faffing about. I'm going to put it back together now, and you'll see it back together. So, now the motor's back in. It's all properly in now. It is. I think, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is in properly. So, yeah. Now we're going to put the cleaner head back together now. If you mind. Right, I'll pause again. Yes, it is back together properly, as you can see that the motor is all snug in there. As you can see, look. And bear me for a second, I'll spin it. You see that? It's perfect, you can see it spinning up. Yep, so let's put it all back together. I'll put the cleaner head back on. The cleaner head is one of the worst parts to put back on a DC01. Yes, that part is always the worst, but it's in, so yeah, no complaints. So, we're all lovely and clean in here. Where's the filter? Let's put the filters back in. Bear with me. So, I've done this all on my own. It's all lovely put back together. But the last thing I've got to do is take apart the cyclone. So yeah, that's the full strip down almost done. I'm going to put it all back together now. Starting with the bumper guard. Its filter. Yep, which is in there now. It's sole plate. I mean it's sole plate and brush roll. So yes, it works. It works. That sounded a bit funny, didn't it? Right, let's just smell it. It smells fine. Sounds better than it did actually. Sounds a lot better than it did. Better unplug it before we get electric shock or kill ourselves. So yes. While you're working on it, always unplug it. Just remember that. Sounds a lot healthier. Whoops, I was trying to kick that out of the way. It's all clean in there. I'm not going to worry about cleaning the filter case, but inside there is clean and the outside and top of there is clean too. So yes, we'll clean the cyclone. So the cyclone's on. Just completely cleaned it. Didn't do too much of a big job really. Same really refurbishment, it was just a strip down to get some dirt out. So what I'm going to do is empty that whole bin and wash it up. Very sorry about the amount of pausing, but it saves time on my camera. So yes, we're not quite done yet, are we? Because I need to still wipe down a few more things on this thing. Especially the bin needs more of a clean. I used it to vacuum the lounge this morning. So, we're done. I'll just pause the camera, then you'll show the DC01 all back together again. Yep, we've got a lovely clean bin there, it's all dry. But there's one thing I want to show you about putting the hose back on. It's a little hack. You put that in, and you slot it in. Make sure it lines up with that, of course. Like it is at the moment. Then, you get a crevice tool. It's a bit naughty really, don't think you should really do this, but for me it's a little hack. So, I'll leave it there. And now, you just, hang on, no, right. Cable's in the way, sorry, right. There we go, it's in it. Then it just goes in, smack the crevice tool against it. There we go, we're in. So let's put the bin back on. Problem. There we go. One lovely DC01. It's Made my room a mess now. Not quite done though, are we? But look at it. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Up there's a bit dirty. I'll get a wipe and see if I can get rid of all that. Oh yeah, it's coming off. There we go, the helpline stickers. Looking a lot better. Hang on, yeah, there we go. And the grommet. A little grommet here, look. It's a bit dirty. Hang on a second. Let's clean the grommet. 20 minutes of cleaning this lovely machine. You'll just put the wand on. So, here she is. My Dyson dc01. This is dc01 strip down. I'll just get some tools. Let's put some tools on it. I'll put this down quickly. There we go. Got the crevice tool. I had an upholstery tool. Don't know why that's gone. Anyway, we'll vacuum up all of the mess with this. Yes, you think you've forgotten my DC30? No, I have not forgotten it. And I will use it. It's just a bit blocked up actually. Need to fix that. But never mind. I use it for small messes and stuff like I use it for cleaning after my Dysons. It's very nice to use. So we're done. Let's do the cable up. So, here is one. So I'll put this away quickly. And the rest of my tools that I used for the Dyson. Not many tools to use for this thing actually, really. Just a few. But anyway, this lovely DC01. Yes, it originally looked nicer on the outside, but still, all that crap was on the inside, causing the motor to gag really. So, what would you say about what I've done to my DC01? Would you say I've done a good job? Or would you say I've done a bad job? Leave a comment below. Especially RDWDCP, who's quite a fan of my channel. So yeah, it looks lovely and clean. Like I said, the motor looks nicer. The cyclone's all clean. Let's lift it up. Look, the motor, it's looking lovely. Probably DC01s, let's get the bin in. Oh no. I'm gonna have to lift this up. Whoops, that only the volume button. Hang on. There we go. So, put mind is still. I forgot to show you this actually. I've broken. Now I tried to get the bin back on once. I've broken it, look, and it does that. So I put a bit of adhesive in there, so it'll stick. It will stick on like that every time I do the bin up. So it's a special click now. It's a special little latch. I use it as a latch now. I've used it as still vacuuming the hard floor, and I'll just vacuum the hard floor, and it's got a lot of dust off it. Very impressive vacuum things. I'll show you how to put the bin on. It does like this. And what you do, I lift that up. There we go. Still holds on there. You can still carry it. Common design for the a common design flaw with DC01s really. It's the filter cage, but look, still you can carry it around with the handle. So that's it really. Here's a lovely vacuum cleaner collection. Here's my DC01 standard, standing nice and proud. My Dyson DC01 Distill, my DC07 All Floors, and my DC07 Origin, my favourite DC07. My least favourite Dyson would be none of them. I like all of them really. It's a bit broken on there, look, but it's not off. These are ones they're getting quite rare now, especially the ones with the stickers on. So I've got this is a collector's piece. I don't really use the Distill. I use it because I don't really use it. I like using it because it's just a collector's piece. I use it as a collector's piece really. Yeah, because these are rare. Stills are rare. Don't use it as much as I used to. I use the standard though because they're common really. They're common as heck. See, it's nice and shiny. I gave it a polish. So, I'm going to have to end the video quite here. It's been quite long. Or very long. So, thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye. And say hello to my lovely DC01. Got a little sticker of a DC01 there. Anyway, bye bye. And bye to all my lovely vacuum cleaners. Very precious about them. So, bye.